Senator Lautenberg, thanks for joining us here. I got a very simple, all-encompassing question. The last time you were a senator, the Asian population in the state was not quite so large. It is now, significantly more so.
Not only large, but important, more than their numbers, very frankly, I think.
And on that very note, then, my question is very simply this. Why should the Asian community, and especially the Indian American community, vote for Frank Lautenberg as opposed to Doug Forrester?
Well, I think experience and knowledge about what is needed in the community. After all, 18 years of experience is a very significant addition to a person's qualification. I'm not going there as a freshman. I am going there and I intend to be the person, one of the persons who protects the Democratic majority, to challenge whatever our president says, to see if he's right or not. And that's a very important part of our democratic structure, as you know, checks and balances. But also I want to say this, the Indian community makes its presence quite well known by its talent and ability. I am amazed at with such a relatively small number, even though the community has grown some, of people here, that they're in so many important positions in scientists, in science, and academia, and business. There is almost no place where there's opportunity to make a contribution that we don't find members of the Indian community. And it's quite an astounding thing to see that kind of a contribution in such a short period of time presence here. So I'm delighted, and I think it's fair to say that the Indian community knows that I was a businessman. I started a company called ADP, now has 40,000 people, that we have Indian people working in Indian Americans working in our company, because when it comes to programming and computer sciences, certainly there is an abundance of talent in the Indian community. And I'm very proud the way the Indian community takes their responsibilities here as citizens of this country, as residents of this country, and how responsible they are to their families who would like to join them here. And I want to see if we can be of help in that regard.
Well, that's precisely my next question, which is about the reunification issue in immigration laws. A lot of people are worried. They hold green cards, but their spouses can't join them. We have more restraints on the INS because of terrorism. Yes. Is there any way that you can work with the government, with Congress, on the Capitol, with the administration, to try and help bring about swifter reunification?
Well, it's certainly a subject that I would look to work on. And how we can function with the administration depends on how many Democrats we have in office. And if we can hold a balance, then we have a consensus in our community. And you know, typically the Democrats are more from the urbanized centers. And that's where the large population is, and that's where new immigrants are most welcome typically. So I see us having a chance to work together. I look forward to that. I am pleased at the outpouring of offerings of help that I've gotten from the Indian community, and I am pleased that in New Jersey, with our multiple numbers of cultures and religions, that this state not only needs the energy of the Indian community, but all of our different groups, because it creates a vitality and energy not seen any other place, I think.
And finally, very briefly, Senator Lautenberg, on the issue of terrorism, India is the world's most populous democracy. The United States is the world's greatest. These two naturally would be allies in the war against terrorism. Both have suffered terribly from that fact. Will you fight, if you are elected, to help bring about closer ties, defense ties, security ties?
I'd like to do that. Now, you know that there are problems wherever we go in the world, because invariably the relationship depends on sides on this, and we shouldn't be. India can be a wonderful, full-fledged ally of America, and we have to fight terrorism together, as do so many other advanced nations.